In segment one, right there, French Fry Supremacy. Who's got it? Who's the one to sit here and talk about the French fries? Now, me and myself,
Mm,
I wouldn't consider myself a connoisseur, but I definitely am a huge fan of the French fry. I
okay.
don't know. I don't know if it's considered a struggle to have meals that consist only of just the French fry, since French fries are usually traditionally a side to something. I don't know if that reveals to people my financial situation back in my day, but I love French fries. I absolutely love them. About as much, it's right up there with steak, since we're talking about it. We're
I mean, they kind
right
of
up.
go together a little bit.
Yeah, they go a little hand in hand sometimes. Myself personally, when I have a steak, I go a different potato. I'm a mashed potato guy when it comes to steak. But it's
Really?
very hard for me to have something like, say, a burger and not have a side of fries. I just feel like it's a very incomplete thing to do. I
Mm.
mean, you gotta have fries with the burger. Burger, fries, drink. That's just what it is. So I'm a big fan of fries. Where are you on fries? Where do you stand? Are you a big fan yourself? Are you a connoisseur?
I could do without really. I don't know. I've never been the craziest I've ever been about. I guess I mean I don't know if you consider this a French fry, but like those little waffle fries. The
Yes.
Yeah, those we used to have in like high school. You have to pay extra for them. That's the only time it was ever like a big deal. They were like uh
Ooh.
the seasoned ones, and then they also sometimes, and these are the best ones. I don't know if it's nostalgia talking, but the little smiley face potatoes, the
Okay.
smiley face ones, dude,
All
they
right.
taste different. They had a different taste to them. They were seasoned different. They were good. They would have those every once in a while, but I mean, dude, how old was I then? Like fucking 16, 17, 18. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not really a fry guy. And actually, unironically, lately, I think the other day I was like, dude, I want a burger. And she's like, all right, we'll get a burger. So she's like, I almost was like, don't tell them not to put fries in there. I was like, I don't know why. Like, I just kind of, it's so weird that you put this on there. It was such a random thought. I didn't say it because I'm not a psychopath. Like, they sent the fries, but for a minute there, I kind of just I didn't want any. I just didn't want any fries for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's my age or something.
I think it might have just been a mood thing. You weren't into the idea of,
I just wanted a burger, dude. I just wanted
yeah.
meat. That's all I wanted, dude.
Unrelated to that, hold on one second. I probably should have uploaded this, but I don't have the time now. I'll just put it in the camera. I was driving home from work today and I got stuck at a light behind a truck that had this.
Oh, Meat Palace. Wait,
No,
nobody beats our meat.
thank you.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
Nobody, restaurant supply, and much more. Nobody beats our meat.
Hey, listen,
That's for
it's great.
sure.
It's great advertisement.
But anyway, yeah. So I think it's a mood based thing. Well, when I thought of this idea earlier, I said it to a few. I sometimes bring these topics to the coworkers, see where they're at with it. This one caused quite a stir.
Mm,
Quite a stir. And I would like to bring one of the debates to the show here. Before we get into the actual listing of the French fries in the restaurants, I have a question. I know that it's potato based. And I know technically speaking, the French fry is a very specific version. Like you wouldn't call mashed potatoes a French fry. I get that, right? But hear me out on this. Why is the black sheep of the family never really mentioned? I'm 43 years old, and I can proudly proclaim I'm still a tots guy. I'm sorry. I
yeah,
love me a I love me a good tot. I do. Tater tots are awesome. They're still awesome to this day.
you know what's
And I don't
funny?
know why.
Now that you say that, I don't think I've ever given my daughter tater tots. Next store, next run. Grab a
Yeah.
bag. We're trying to see if she likes these
You
because
need to course correct immediately.
I prefer those over. I mean, throw some tots in the oven, dude, with some nuggies.
Hell yeah. some chicken nuggets, some tots, sauce of some kind. Forget it. Heaven. That's what that is. Heaven.
I'm a mustard guy.
You're a,
Smother the whole plate in mustard
for tots, mustard and tots,
and nuggets. Yeah.
and nuggets. Wow. I'm classic, basic bitch. I'll put some ketchup on there. I'll
Okay.
put some ketchup on it. Although, to spice it up, I've noticed in my older age, a little bit more spice is nice. Little barbecue sauce. Little barbecue sauce never really hurt anybody. I give it a shot. Including with the nuggets. Just a little.
Yeah, barbecue sauce isn't bad. I don't mess with the barbecue sauce in the house too much because that's kind of gold for. That's like my wife's shit. I don't really touch that. So I fuck with mustard. She likes mustard too, but she prefers barbecue sauce. And the day she wakes up and she wants to make something smothered in barbecue sauce and it's not there and I ate it, no, I lived that once. I'm not trying to live that again. So I don't really eat barbecue sauce too much on my own.
Oh, okay. Well, he's not trying to relive that.
No.
Ever again. That's the beauty of marriage, boys and girls. You live and you learn.
You'll learn, yeah.
So let me show here on the screen. This website's pretty safe. There's not a lot of bullshit ads on here, so we should be all right with this one. I didn't get a chance to really. I just felt copying it all down would be kind of a waste of everybody's time. But here we go. The Fries blog, right here, baby. All right. If you're going to talk about French fries, you want to go to the professionals. That's what you want to do. You want to take yourselves here. I'll put us down here real quick. You want to go to the team that really studies and puts in the time. Okay. And that's what we got here with the Fries blog. Okay. This is an article written by Ariel Chung, and this was very recent, June 21st. And it basically is just saying here, let's face it, diving into these posts by one time was consuming. It just tells you all about the French fries here, why they love French fries so much. And then it describes the running leaderboard. Typically, I'm running around a lot, sorry. Typically, many comparisons reviews choose a handful of brands and do a one-time ranking. Why is it moving on its own? Our approach is different. We believe in the quest for greatness and the art and science of deep fried potatoes, and do not think that it is possible to review hundreds of fries in a short period of time. Thus, from our very first review, we have set the benchmark with McDonald's and taken a principled approach with clear dimensions and the ideal fries. Now, I'm going to go to the bottom here just really quickly and click on the last place, Fat Burger. Now, it's going to be hard to see. I'm going to have to move us to the side. I didn't want to do that, but it looks like I'm going to have... Oh, nope. There we go. Fat Burger. Now, I'm going to click on Fat Burger for just a second because if you look on each one, and we won't go through each one, but there's a listing here at the bottom. This is the criteria. This is what they're grading on for the fry. Okay. You get, is it not being shown on the screen? It is not, because for some reason, when I clicked it, it went to a different one. So let's go here, stop the screen. I'm going to share a new one, which is here. Okay. All right. That's our criteria right here. It's going to grade on texture of the fry, flavor of the fry, shape of said fry, the presentation, how it's brought to you at the table, and your experience during your dining with the fry. So as an example, Fat Burger, out of a possible 10 for texture, only got a 2. Flavor is 1. I'm going to safely assume this fry had almost zero taste to it. No flavor at all whatsoever. Shape, about a 3. Low, but it's the highest grade so far. Great presentation. Well, not great. Good presentation out of 4. Somewhere in the middle. And a good somewhere in the middle experience. Which means for a fry with almost no flavor, the best part about the fry is how it looked when it came to the table. That's basically it.
That means they were hungry as fuck when they went.
So that means 2, 3, 6. There we go. And it gives you an average here of about 2.8 out of 5. This gives you your very, very low ranking for Fat Burger fries. So now that we know what the actual criteria looks like. I'm going to bring this screen back up. And if anybody wants to talk about the specifics and how they got their grades, I'll click it and just read it off. But this is basically it. So here at the bottom, tied for last with a 2.8 grades, it's Fatburger and Jollibee. Now, I will admit here and now, there's going to be a few restaurants that are on this list that I have not personally gone to. So Fatburger, Jollibee are two in particular I've never been. So the fact that they're on this list so low means that I'm not missing much in my life by not going to a Fatburger or a Jollibee, okay? McDonald's is going to be on here a few times because obviously they're a franchise and each country kind of does their own McDonald's a little differently. I experienced that myself when I went to Mexico and we said, oh, look, a Burger King. That's something safe that we could eat. That's my first time in Mexico. I didn't experiment just yet. Until we ate the Burger King and realized this is not regular Burger King. It's a little different. Just like when I was in Puerto Rico and I found out that the McDonald's down there, they don't use the same materials to make their burgers in Puerto Rico. So we have McDonald's Japan tied for 53rd at 3.0. They're tied with In-N-Out Burger. I have had In-N-Out Burger. When that one time that I was in California, I got a chance to taste the legendary In-N-Out Burger. And when it comes to the fries, no, I'm going to go ahead and co-sign this 3.0 right here. Now, I don't know what Lotteria is, but to go back to back like this, how is your regular fry a 3.4 and your seasoned fry less than your regular fry? How did that happen? I'm trying to see.
I don't know. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not really a big seasoned fry person.
Really?
I prefer the regular French fries over a seasoned fry.
Well, then I guess it's a good thing that the regular one is better. So for the, I know you guys can't see it, so I'll read it to you just because I'm curious. The regular fry for flavor got a 4, texture 4, shape 4, presentation and experience a 2, which means it looked like crap when it came to the table, but it didn't taste half bad. Once I got it in me, he was pretty good. It's pretty good. So now if I go to the seasoned fry had a 4 for texture, a 3 on flavor. How? This is the seasoned fry. I don't know. Pretty much the same grade, other than the fact that it was the flavor for whatever reason wasn't the same. Wendy's Baconator fries being on this list is disgusting. Am I wrong in saying?
In what way?
I mean, okay, this is another conversation that we could have, but the concept of the loaded fries, right? I think everybody has some sort of variation of the loaded fries, where you put the fries in the basket, but now it's got the meat, it's got the chives.
I have an argument to your thought because I don't all the way disagree with you. I think the problem is that the loaded French fry to me is a bar food. So if you go to the bar and have them make you loaded fries, it's gonna be for drunks. So that shit is gonna, in all meanings of the word, it's gonna be loaded, right?
Yeah,
it's a meal. You get that from Wendy's, it's not gonna be this. It's still good. I think it's still good. But to your argument, yes, a loaded fry. If you see that shit in a bar, get it. Wendy's, if you want a little bit of bacon bits on your shit, then get it. But you're not gonna get a real loaded fry from a Wendy's or a McDonald's or whatever the fuck that they have them. No, that's my opinion on it. That's why I don't get them.
Now, no bullshit. No parentheses, no, this is just straight up regular ass Burger King. Bottom of the list here, Burger King fries. And I gotta say, I gotta be real. Of the major chains here in America, this is my least favorite as well. I'm
So,
not big on the Burger King.
I
fries.
don't know if you remember. I feel like this is one of those moments in life that didn't exist, and I just remember it in my head as a memory that isn't real. But do you
Mandela
remember?
effect.
I do. You remember? And I distinctly remember we were in Connecticut. Remember Connecticut? Remember where the YMCA was? And then when you, I'm sorry, let me be a little more specific. In Inverness,
I know where I know exactly the area you're talking about. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's Inverness Lane, right? No, Maplewood. It was Maplewood.
It was closer to Maplewood. Yeah, it's
was
on Main
Maplewood,
Street.
yes.
Yeah.
You go around, go under the bridge, whatever. You go up, right? There's a main street. On that main street, there was a Burger King. I don't know if you remember that Burger King. Okay,
I do.
That's my memory of this. Now, do you remember that there was a moment where Burger King changed their fries to the point where they were handing out, or they were giving out coupons that you could, it was like a little booklet, like a 5 booklet of coupons that you could trade one in and get a free French fry, because they were trying to advertise the new potato or whatever that they use in their French fry. And I don't know if it's nostalgia, to this day was the best French fry I have ever had. And I've never experienced that French fry ever again. Now, again, they could be using the same fry now, and I can't tell, because it could just be a nostalgia memory. But that's a distinctive French fry memory I have. I don't even know what year that was, but they came out with it. It tasted more potatoey. They definitely seasoned it, and it was just a better French fry. But today, sure. I do kind of agree. Burger King does not have good French fries at all. It's terrible.
No, absolutely not. That was a core memory that you pulled out of the bin from a long time ago.
I remember being in the car specifically going to Burger King because it had the coupons.
Oh, I remember the coupons. Okay, yeah.
Good old days.
I remember going through all that. Well, elsewise on this list, I'm not going to go through the McDonald's. They're all different McDonald's: Korea, France, UK. I love the fact that our French fries not doing so well in France. They use
But
wedges.
The crazy shit is that our McDonald's is 37. That's crazy.
Here's the thing. You see where it says benchmark?
Yeah.
So, like they said, when they originally started this, I'm going to move up a little bit. Well, they first did
Wendy's
this.
At 31.
Yeah, the original benchmark that they used, which just basically means is what they started with. In 2025 was McDonald's with a 6. So when they did it for this year, they started with McDonald's again, and it had dropped to a 4.6.
Okay.
So they're suggesting that the McDonald's fry quality has gone down since last year.
Let's get to like top 10, top 5, because now I don't even know what's up there now. I just saw a bunch of shit that I thought would be up there.
So Chick-fil-A is down here, obviously. We've got some California Pizza Kitchen. You know what? I'm going to give them credit for even being on this list. Your French fries must be dope for you to be a pizzeria handing out French fries. I don't know what Quick is, but I'm sure someone.
Well, hold on, show some respect, because pizza places are also another one of those places. Shout out to pizza places. Salads. You're gonna get a crazy ass salad from a pizza place. They gonna load that fuck up. They've had that lettuce sitting back there for weeks. They need to get rid of that shit. You are gonna get a big fucking salad, and their French fries, their loaded fries and shit like that too. They do those well. That's another place you can get good onion rings, loaded fries, stuff like that.
So we got Hungry Jack's over in Australia, Super Duper Burgers, Checkers and Rallies, which I actually like Checkers fries. I actually think this is pretty low.
That's one of the seasoned ones. I think they're heavy. Correct me if I'm completely off here. They're a little heavier on the pepper, and I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Japan's on here with MOS Burger or Moss Burger, The Melt, Five Guys UK, Five Guys Australia, Wendy's, you pointed out, tied at 31. Hot dog on a stick, Jack in the Box curly fries. I had a chance to have that. That's pretty good. Carl's Jr. getting up here. Dave's Hot Chicken. We just passed one of those when we left your little party on Saturday. And, of course, my son can't resist a good dad joke. and saw the hot chicken spot. He goes, hey, I didn't know your brother had hot chicken. And I was like, ah.
You know what?
Star?
You know what his brother also has? Seeds, and they're in everyone's mouth.
Yeah.
But he ain't ready for that joke yet, though.
No, he hasn't elevated to the comebacks like that. I don't know what Starbird chicken chimichurri fries are, but it must be delicious. A&W chili cheese fries. Now we're back to the loaded thing, and I thought A&W. What is A&W?
Now hold on. Well, to
Uh-huh.
me, it sounds like the root beer. So I'm gonna imagine it's a.
It is them.
Okay.
They have a series of restaurants, and they serve apparently chili cheese fries there, and apparently it's very good.
You
Arby's.
don't see
ahead.
it very often.
No.
But I am a big fan of chili on stuff.
Ooh. Well, chili on stuff.
On stuff.
Okay.
Listen, French fries, that's a gimme. Some
Yeah,
nice
that's a gimme.
hot chili over some
That's a layup.
French fries. Damn, you can do all kinds. My brain instantly went crazy and said, "Put that shit in some pasta." Ooh, maybe some spaghetti noodles or something. Get some spaghetti noodles and then put some chili on top of that shit. I've
had spaghetti noodles with chili before. Yeah,
dude.
I've had that.
Anyway.
Arby's curly fries.
It's
Habit
chili list.
Habit Burger Grill sweet potato fries. Ooh, we didn't even talk about sweet potato fries. That's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah,
DQ is on here.
Bro,
DQ
how is
on
Taco Bell's fries over a bunch of... No, get the fuck out of here. No, okay, no, we're done. KFC potato wedges? Get the fuck out of here. Wingstop, one of the worst establishments. Oh my, get this terrible.
I hate Wingstop across the board. They don't do anything right.
They don't cook their wings
At
right,
all.
and their sauces are disgusting. I don't think I've ever had a good wing from fucking Wingstop.
Shake Shack's on here, Starbird Chicken, a couple of McDonald's, Raising Cane's. I've heard good things about Raising Cane's, but there's nothing over here in my area. Jack in the Box, I'm assuming that's just regular fries. Greg's,
well, hold on.
Potato
Jack
wedges.
in the Box is fucking legit, dude.
Legit,
Oh,
huh?
they're good. It's greasy as hell. It's greasy as hell, but
reason.
it's so damn good, dude. So
Greg's, Southern potatoes. KFC doesn't even see. That's the thing. It's the wedges, right? Again, they got potato wedges. They do have regular fries here. Taco Bell being on here. Taco Bell shouldn't be at the top of any restaurant list anywhere, including establishments that make tacos.
You're telling me that if you had a choice of a large McDonald fry, a large Wendy fry, and a large Taco Bell fry, that you're going to go for the Taco Bell fry? I want to know who's doing that, so we can throw rocks at them.
Apparently, enough people who came to this website and gave it glowing reviews. The Taco Bell fries got a 7 for texture, an 8 for flavor, 8 out of 10. 4 for shape. They don't like the way it looks. Presentation 6, experience 7. That's high for flavor on the Taco Bell. I sorry.
Don't know. This shit is rigged. You lost.
Somebody's taking sponsorship money here.
Hell yeah, Wingstop.
Taco Bell. Wingstop is way too high. Popeyes? Not terrible.
They're not bad. I'm not putting them over the other fries,
5,
though.
6, 7, 8, 9. This would put them at. This would make Popeyes 9th on the list.
This top 10 is the worst top 10 I have ever fucking seen.
Well, first of all, Wingstop is tied for 9th, but numerically would be the 10th one to get in. And then Sonic's not terrible, but top 10 is odd.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't put them.
Cheesecake Factory is not terrible. A&W, I've
never been, but if I ever see one, I want to stop just to get some root beer, and then
just to get the root beer.
Yeah, for sure.
Who's higher on the totem pole, A&W or Mug? I feel like A&W is the OG.
To be honest with you, I think I'm doing that thing where like when I think of root beer, I I assume that I've had more A&W than I have, but
Mhm.
I think when I drink root beer, it's
It's a mug.
usually a mug,
Oh wow.
right? That
Hey.
it's not a matter of like I don't. I think I just reach for the mug when I think root beer. I don't know the last time I've had A&W.
Okay, I'm about to fuck your whole head up right now. You ready for this? I just looked up A&W on the website to find the nearest location to me
It's next door.
here in New York. No, it's not. They're all far. But it says Fishkill, New York, which is 61 miles upstate, 177 Union Turnpike, which is going more towards Long Island, 112 miles, 6198 Cressona Mall in Pottsville, PA.
Oh, that's right around the corner from me.
You have an A&W next to you.
Not. It's not Pottstown, but Pottsville is not too far.
Yeah, Pottsville is not that far. Yeah.
No, it's right around the corner. Oh,
Yeah.
hey,
Got a shot.
I might have to fucking go do a live review.
I was gonna say, go give it a taste and report back. Let me know what the hell's going on with this goddamn A&W business.
Dude, they better have a burger, onion rings, and some root beer. That'd be great.
Is this the place that? Let me go back to this list here. Did the A&W? They're the ones who had the. They're the ones with the chili cheese fries.
With the chili cheese fries. Yep.
You gotta go. You gotta
get them both, dude. Gotta get them both.
You gotta get them both.
I'll try them dry.
Out of context, that is a wild statement.
I'm not gonna finish that sentence. We're good.
So we got the A&W Lazy Dog Cajun Fries, Johnny Rockets. That's a tough sell. That's a tough sell. I don't know if that's top 10. I've never had Del Taco. Buffalo Wild Wings being number 2 is outrageous. Outrageous. Not a bad fry, but number 2 in the fucking world is
number 2 is crazy.
Ballsy.
Buffalo Wild Wings is like 2 steps above Wingstop.
Oh my god.
It's crazy.
That's not a bold. That's not a whatchamacallit. That's not a ringing. That's not a ringing endorsement there. Thoughts on Five Guys being number 1? Now I will concede. Damn good fries. Damn good fries. I'm not going to say that they're not.
No, I think it's the reputation. Like they're
like the fries company,
but they make an effort for you to experience their French fry at like its peak enjoyability, right? Like it being cooked fresh every time, like it being the last thing made, like your food is done and then they will make the fry. I mean, there's a good chance you're gonna have a good experience with the fry if it's fresh and hot out of the oil every time you get it. If you eat there, then I'm sure it's even better. If you get it ordered, it's probably one of the fries that hold up better with delivery because they won't cook the fry until you are there to pick it up. So the order sits there done, and then when you show up, because I've picked up from there before to deliver, and when you let them know you're there for DoorDash, you tell them what name, and then they'll drop the fry. So there's a good chance you're, depending on how far away you are from that place, you're getting relatively decent hot fries.
Right.
So
still has that crisp.
Although I personally argue against maybe that being the best fry or not, I will say they put in the effort to earn that spot. That's for sure.
Am I crazy in saying, because in my personal experience, I've been to Five Guys in different states, they also give you a pretty large amount of fries.
Yeah,
I feel like they give you a lot of fries with your order, so you're actually getting more bang for your buck too when you order a side of fries.
They got sacks of those things, dude. They got to cook that shit. They got to get that shit out the door. That shit will mold quick.
Yeah, you don't want that soft, wiggly fry. That's no good. We don't like that. No bueno.
No
That's not
flaccid
good.
fries.
No flaccid, no flaccid fries at all whatsoever. No, thank you. So that is the list that they have there at the French Fry blog. The minute I read it, I was like, "This list is so all over the place. This is going to be great." Let's talk about this goddamn list because I'm particular, man. I need, according to that list, if I need a good crisp, I need either a season or a salt. Right? I at the very least need a salt. If you're not going to salt, you got to give me a season, something like that. I need a nice quantity. I'm not so worried about presentation. I mean, don't give it to me in a goddamn crap covered cup. But I'm just saying, like, it doesn't need bow ties around each fry or anything like that. You ain't got to go crazy. Just pass me the fries. I need more restaurants to offer tots. There's not enough. There's only a few good soldiers out there fighting the good tot fight. I need more tot options. That's what I'm trying to say it here for the record for everyone to see.
You know what makes me sad too, and it's because I personally had a bad experience with them, so I don't go there anymore. I would imagine that's probably across the board. But Chicky and Pete's, their cheese crab fries,
yeah,
were fucking amazing. It was one of our favorite things to eat until one day I went there and they gave me a piece of raw chicken, like a cutlet that was dead raw. I don't even think I think that motherfucker forgot to put the bitch in the fryer. I'm talking, I just into a raw piece of meat. I told the lady, "Hey, this is raw. Like it's a raw cutlet." I showed it to her. She comes back. She goes, "Oh, we're gonna comp your drink." What? I was like, "All right, fuck this place. I'll never come back ever again." The fuck are you talking about?
Well, did they give you a raw drink?
Dude, that shit made me so mad. But
so no honorable mention? Are we gonna rescind the honorable mention?
Well, it's not that I'm just surprised that it wasn't on the list at all. I thought their fries were really, really good. That crab fry, you really can't get that a lot of places. But it's basically it's basically Old Bay sauce and seasoning, but it's still really good.
Anytime you order seasoned fries, isn't it basically just Old Bay seasoning?
No,
just a little.
Old Bay is like a season. It's like a seafood. You don't
put it on everything.
No, I don't think.
Wait, it's like a seafood. Oh, I'm doing myself dirty.
You don't know what Old Bay is?
I know what it looks like, and I know it tastes delicious on my hamburger.
It's an old, interesting. I'm gonna try that. Interesting, but it's a seafood. It's a seafood seasoning. It's for seafood.
Really, I did not know that.
You don't know the yellow and blue can that's got a fucking crab on it? Okay,
I know what the can looks like.
Okay, but do you remember the seafood on the can?
No, I don't acknowledge.
You don't know what the can looks like.
No, I know what the color scheme is, and I know it tastes great on my hamburger. The crustacean on the can, as far as I'm concerned, is just a goddamn logo, and like all logos, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'll get back to you on that one. I gotta try that shit. I'm gonna go
try
get
it.
Some burgers. Oh,
yeah.
God, actually sounds good.
Just kind of like toss a little smidge, a smidge here. I got bougie in my old age. A little adobo, a little of the Obey, and if I'm feeling classy, a little of the Mrs. Dash.
Oh, okay.
And just boom, boom, boom. My wife got me into that because she likes to
gullet it goes.
3 minutes, both sides, little S&P down the hatch.
There you go.
And there you go. So that is our discussion here on the French Fry.